Alright, so where we left off in the last video, Albedo said that I should meet somebody in his office. There was somebody he wanted me to meet. Or something. I wonder if it's the real Miles. Or it could be somebody else. Because Miles was the guy, the NPC guy that was like following us around, and he turned out to be one of the imposters. So anyway. So hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere. Durin! Hey, not so loud. Oh, he's cute.
Mini Durin! What are you doing here?
So, Mini Durin is... He's the dragon we saved from Similanka, who was created by one of the mages. Because we saved him, he's now kind of like Skara's pet friend and follows Skara around. So if he's here in Mondstadt, it makes me think that Skara could be too. Well, actually, I've kind of been helping you guys in secret this whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder during that battle, but you floated away too fast. You were there? Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days now. But I kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
Oh,
don't worry, we aren't scared of you. We already know who he is. Thanks.
So, what brings you here?
Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year. I did sneak off to the festival for a bit. Even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people, I still had a lot of fun. But that's not why I'm here. Albedo and I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm gonna replace the Durin on Dragonspine. I'm gonna be the one who is revived and brought into this world. Yeah, because if I remember correctly, he was from a made-up world, like a book. He's from a storybook. But we were able to bring him out of it into the real world. But I don't know if he's like really considered real or if he's still like made up. Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world and now you're here.
And now?
Sorry. I should be more specific. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human. Oh.
What?
Human transmutation. So you're Albedo's intended subject? Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what...
And that's what you want, Mini Durin. To become human. I don't know if want is the right word. I don't even know if there's a right answer in a situation like this. But I don't know this. I have just as much of a right to be to this name. I don't want to lose to the other Durin. I feel like I read that wrong horribly. But I do know this. I have just as much of a right to this name. I don't want to lose to the other Durin. I get it. Isn't as simple as just changing form. Becoming human, yeah, it's not easy. I know. Albedo talked to me about that. He said the Durin on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive and primitive, almost like a beast. But Mom created me in a storybook. The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts of him. What is this, yin-yang? If I'm honest, I don't know what I will look like, if I can still be me once I become one with that part of him. Maybe without a complete soul, there was never really a me to begin with. Albedo said these kinds of questions are normal. We're all just trying to figure out who we are. But I'm not afraid of change. I want to live my life, I want my life, rather, to have meaning. And suppressing an evil dragon, becoming human, both sound pretty meaningful to me. So don't worry, no one is forcing me to make this choice. Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval. Because they have the ability to do it. Yeah, I'm really grateful to him. We're kind of in the same boat, you know. Albedo told me he's the Kaida Prince, a synthetic human, and if this works, I'll be one too. We will be the only two of our kind in the whole world, alchemical creations allowed to live in human form. If all living things are grouped together by species, and there's only one other person like me in this world, I guess that makes us family. Definitely, you've just got to trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hat Guy know about this? AKA Skara. Yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this, duty. He didn't try to stop me, he just told me to get a move on then. He didn't say it outright, but I think he supports my decision. Maybe he even thinks it's a good idea to go through with this. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad I got to talk to you at a time like this. I feel a lot better now, so thanks. How do I have a mail? Hold on. Oh, it's for, Kale's birthday. The Academia is going to hold a mini seminar on plant recognition pretty soon. Master Tanari wants me to help the juniors with their homework. I've seen plenty of plants during my patrols with him, and I've learned to read a lot more words lately, but still I'm not sure if I can do it. Or rather, I'm not sure I can do it. If I mess up in front of everyone, I don't think there's a tree hollow big enough in all of Sumeru for me to crawl into. And no, helping people out is a good thing, and I should be getting ready instead of worrying about it. Right then, I'll gather all my old notes and take a walk through the rainforest to refresh my memory on the plants that are commonly seen. If you don't mind, could you accompany me? Since you're so knowledgeable, you might ask me questions I've never even considered. That way I can perfect my notes. As for snacks, don't worry, I've got us covered. Okay. I think I'm like slightly sick. My throat's been like a little sore and I've had like a headache and stuff. So if my voice is straining, that's why. And then I'm drinking like this soda and it's putting air in my chest and I have to stop to try to get the air out of my throat before I speak. Restless as a child, fend off the monsters from the snowy mountain together with your companions. Duh. Alright. Let me grab these. 5 for the number 0. What are we trying? Let's see, what can I do? Oh! Okay. I think I bought all the ones I could buy, or no, I got one more left. So like I said, I tried to get Venti and it didn't work, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get this new girl. If I don't get her, it's not really a big deal. Aoife's on the banner as well. He's the one with the hat in front of Auroron. And then Layla's behind Auroron. So I have a Layla and Auroron already, but I do need Auroron one more time. Yeah, see, I need him one more time. It would be nice if they would give him to me. I need him one more time to max out his constellation. My Aether account, I just got Auroron during the free event where you could get him for free. I did that with Aether. And was able to get him, but unfortunately I think my Auroron he doesn't have any C6s at all because I only got him once. So I'm gonna try for him there. Also, on a side note, I did get Venti in my Aether account. I actually managed to get him there. I could not get him here though, and I'm sad, but it's alright. I'm feeling a little nervous but also kind of excited. It's a strange feeling. I've never felt anything like it. But don't worry, I can cope. Copium! I gotta do my best to stay in a good frame of mind so that Albedo's plan can succeed. Yeah, so when they say hat guy, they're talking about Skara. Because Skara is his companion. Skara actually saved him in the book world. And in some ways it was actually funny. Their roles were reversed. Like how Nahida took the Gnosis from Skara when he was in the God Machine. And tried helping him and everything. He basically did for Durin what Nahida did for him. So it was kind of funny how the roles were reversed. Anyway. Woo! Yeah, I really don't know if it's my allergies or if I am sick, but like the inside of my throat feels kind of sore. Like it hurts a little bit inside my chest. Up near my clavicle bones on both sides. And my chest hurts. My throat was feeling a little slower earlier, but I think it could just be my allergies. Go to the Imaginarium Theater? Why? Or was it not here? Did I read that wrong? Because Imaginarium Theater was created by the witches, or the mages from the Hexenzirkel. And it's a mysterious place. Your party configuration cannot be changed during the Hexenzirkel's trial. Please choose a suitable party in advance. Recommended elements: Hydro Cryo. Oh. What do? I don't really know. Hydro Cryo. Oh, fuck me. Hydro Cryo. Man, I didn't want to get rid of my current team. Sometimes when I say elements are recommended, sometimes you don't even actually need them. There's sometimes where I do dungeons where it's like, oh, you need like Dendro and Geo, but then I get in there and I actually don't. Damn, okay.
My demon expelling mantra is ready.
Feel like I'm losing my mind. Everything is loading slow. Pop loading as the stars go by. Oh my god, get the fuck out of my team. Yeah, after I heard what her voice actress was doing, I don't think I want this character in this team. Setho.
Max packed and ready to roll.
Damn, boy. Boy, you make me yearn. Anyway, I don't know what I want to do. Hydro Cryo. Should I switch out one of my animals? Like, this is like my permanent team. Like, Hazo's my leader. Skara's my rear leader. I kind of feel like I need them both in my team. I don't really want to take them out. Kinich is there because I need him there, but do I really though? He does most of my damage. I think with his skill I can do up to like 45,000 damage. I mean, I know it's not like a lot. I know there's other people who play this game that have like insane builds and do way more damage than that. There's people that do like 135,892, but I unfortunately can't. Because my builds, it's based on if the characters are C6'd, which my 5-star characters are not, because I've only ever gotten them once. My 4-star characters are C6, like Changyin and Hazo are both C6. Kinich and Skara are not, because they're 5 stars, as where Hazo and Changyin are standard 4-star banner characters, which is why it's easier to max them. I don't know if I want to take him out temporarily. Hydro Cryo, it said. Alright, let's bring Farina in. Farina!
I have high hopes for this journey.
Okay. They say I can't change my team after I start, so... This is Klee's mother. She's, I think, possessing this mascot thing. Like, this isn't what she really looks like.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
Bro, that is a fancy fucking chess table. Chess is okay, but I don't think I fully know how to play it. I mean, I've played like chess games in games. Like I used to play Mortal Kombat chess, like in Mortal Kombat Deception and Armageddon. I sold all 3 of my old PS2 Mortal Kombat games. I kind of wish I didn't. Like I had Shaolin Monks, Armageddon, and Deception. I kind of shouldn't have sold those, but I did a long time ago. So I thought my PS2 had went out. Turns out it actually didn't. It still kind of works, but I'm more into my PS4 stuff, and it is what it is. But I've played chess in those games, but in that game it's different. Like actual real physical chess, I think I would need to study more to understand how to play. So, no unspoken rules to be aware of. I don't want to unwillingly park myself down on some important lady's chair. What is that? He's look at that macaron. Looks like a fucking yo-yo from this angle.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there really would be no one around to lead the Knights of Favonius.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea.
I was just hoping to bounce around like a damn slime on the table.
So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
So he wants to turn Durin into a human. I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil Durin and Dragonspine.
Oh?
And I'd also like to request some alchemical regions from the Hexenzirkel.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
Oh no. If they say that he wants to turn him into a real person, I wonder if she's going to be against it. First would be the flesh of that immortal monster from the marriage of Ari.
Interesting. What else?
The other is a proportion of the embryo left by my mother, Rhine-daughter.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away or millennia, but the day will come. I've spent years investigating in Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He has already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt at less than half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Hence, if we want to be rid of the dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Why are you staring into my soul? Unfortunately, Durin is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. So, the solution is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, Klee and I visit a fairy tale world called Simulonka. It was created by mages from the Hexenzirkel, so I'm sure you know of it.
Of course! It was even the home of one of M's children the other day. Oh, I see.
She caught on. It was during that journey that I learned, with certainty, that Durin would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, he could be the key. To that end, I devised an alchemical model for the transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon of Simulonka, the blood from the original dragon's heart, and the monster remnants from the marriage of Ari, and the embryo mother left behind, will form the flesh. The corrosive nature of the dragon venom and the heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance. The powerful side effect can be triggered when festering forces and life energy collide. In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Do you see that as a bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating.
I like how that's literally my name. That's literally my name. If you got rid of the E and replaced it with an I and an A, oh boo.
In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help.
Yep.
The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos.
I also just go by my nickname, which is Elise. You just replace the C with an S.
That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexenzirkel's trial.
Oh my god, here we go. I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked Sovereign to come along. Wait, I'm joining you in this? You're not even going to try to talk me into it? What should I say? You're not even going to try to talk me into it? Wait, I'm joining you? This seems like a weird thing to say, like, wait, I'm joining you in this? Like, if she knew that, why would she agree to come with him in the first place? You're not even going to try to talk me into it. Yeah, because he just root me and he didn't even ask me. You're not even going to try to talk me into it? Oh, you need convincing. I thought you went to keep an eye on me. Who knows what sort of outlandish things I might attempt without someone to keep me in check. Fine, I'm not going to argue with you.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Why does he feel like I need him, like I need to keep an eye on him? That seems weird. Aunt Alice has always loved a spectacle. Any chance to witness friends come together to support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no?
I guess so.
Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
Yeah, so those main two pieces, like that giant one next to the tower-like one, those two pieces turn into bosses that you have to fight. It's like a new boss, and I believe that's why they said I needed Cryo and Hydro, because it's something to do with that. That's why I brought in Farina, because she could heal me, and I remember seeing previews to what this chapter is about. That's why I was like, oh shit, I know I have to fight those. But I got rid of some of my strongest characters. I'm kind of worried. Taking out Kanich and Auroran out of my team is a bad thing for me, and I know it.
What? Why?
Hanani.
The Hexenzirkel trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure.
You can stay here with Venti and eat fucking cakes. That actually sounds like a good time. I would like to do that.
There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid.
Oh.
No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay.
Okay, you can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Stay behind.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Oh god. Then let me make a formal request. Will you go through this trial with me? Of course. Are you ready? This is getting weird. Yes.
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Oh my god. I feel like they're entering me in a union. That was weird. I feel like they're entering me in a union with Albedo. Do you want to marry Albedo? I don't know about that. It's certainly in keeping with Hexenzirkel. I can't read. Oh, come on. It's certainly in keeping with Hexenzirkel's monodelias, because that shit in my throat. We've been shrunken down to chess piece size. She's staring over my soul. That is ominous looking. So do only we see this, or are they still really in the room where we were? Because it looks like everything completely changed.
Whoa, you're so tiny now. Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
Can they see us? Why is everything getting gold around her? What's happening? What is it? Nothing, Albedo. I don't need you to look at me like that. Nothing, it's just Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now on this side. She's always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirits. Don't worry. You'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
Uh-oh. Aunt Alice? I didn't realize you'd be personally conducting the trial.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test?
Oh my god, this is getting weird. That look on Albedo's face. He has this look like, what the fuck is it?
I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See?
Oh jeez. So I'll probably do this chess piece part with my Ether account too. But only this section. The only problem is, the only strong cryo character I have in my Ether account is either Fremine or Citlali. As for water characters, the only water character I own is Barbara. So if I need water, I might have to go turn Ether into Hydro, because right now I have him set as Pyro like I do for Looming, because it's like my strongest element that I've been working on for both of them actually. So if I set him to Hydro, I gotta be careful because like his skills are weaker, because I haven't been working on the Hydro Ether. Like I'm barely getting the Fontaine with the Ether account because I'm so far behind. Like I have Natlan done, Mondstadt done, Liua done, Sumeru done, Inazuma done. The only one I never finished was Fontaine. So it's like, oh god, that air. Ugh.
Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal.
Ooh, the only thing is if I do this with my Ether account, I don't know if I'll have my mic in and talk over it. I might. We'll see.
Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
This is awkward. Oh! Just attack them? Like, do I? I guess so. Nope. Yep. Ow.
Feel the sanctioned power.
Oh my god, Albedo. Help me. Need to heal Hazo for a second. Hold on.
I'm
Electro, should we cryo? Shit. God, this reminds me of like the old Donkey Kong games. There was a chess piece with Tiny Kong where she jumps around on the panels to fight the Jack in the Box. I don't know why it's reminding me of that specifically. Hold on, I think this is why you need a cryo and electro. A cryo hydro that I'm trying. It's cryo that I need to break the electro barrier.
Swift and merciful.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I need her to bring her in so I can heal. Shit. Eesh. Hold on. Hold on.
Feel the sanctioned power.
God, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
Moments of birth.
Hold on. Should I hit this? It doesn't even matter. A charge attack?
Witness my great undertaking.
Yeah, that's not as it should be. Hold on. That was a cool freeze frame for like half a second. Yeah, that's not great. How did Scar get so hurt? I only used him for like 1 second. I didn't mean to double back. I hate when I double tap. I always double tap out of my menus, and I freaking hate when I do that crap. Oh my god. Ow.
Witness my great undertaking.
Yeah, so for it. Deep blue. Come on. Okay.
It had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
This one doesn't seem like
Well
it.
done. But this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
You okay? like that. He saved me. That's romantic. Okay. See, I like when they have events like this, where you get to see other characters interact with other characters. Like, it kind of reminds me of that time where we went to was it Pyramid of Desolation or the Chamber of Desolation with, Sino, and he saved us from being, like, swallowed up by a bunch of sand. We were running out of this pyramid as it was being flooded with sand. And he grabbed our wrist and pulled us, because he has Electro. He could, like, jump far distances. So he, like, essentially grabbed us and, like, leapt out of the room, out of the chamber hallway we were running down, and he, like, saved us. So seeing Albedo do that, yeah, I don't know if I want to talk over it when I do it with Ether. I do it with this because this is my main account, but I can also re-record this cutscene again with my second Lumion account. The problem with that, though, is she is even farther behind, and I don't think it'll even let me access this new event, or this new chapter that's out, the new Archon quest. I don't think it'll let me do it, because she has to still do Albedo's story chapter on Dragonspine, and I haven't done it with her yet. Same thing with Ether, though. I opened up a lot of the story quests, and it got really overwhelming, because I was trying to grind for Venti. I didn't get a chance to do any of them in that account, so I don't know what I want to do. Having 3 accounts is freaking stressful. I only really care about this one and my Ether one. The second Lumion one is kind of like whatever, but I use the second one in case I want to like re-record cutscenes that I spoke over. That's kind of also what that one is for. But I feel like it's better to talk over it because none of this is voiced, and him saying, "Are you okay?" and her saying, "This doesn't seem like Alice," none of that was voiced. And I don't want to upload a cutscene with like no audio, just like music, loud opera music with no dialogue lines. Because when you're watching a video on YouTube, sometimes you can't read it fast enough. Like by the time I had read, "This doesn't seem like Alice," she was already talking for the next line because it was so fast. And I know it's really annoying to watch a YouTube video where you keep having to pause it to see what the person said, which is why I usually try to read over everything. We'll see what I do with that. Go!
Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true concept. So it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Hans earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to run. So, in the spirit of no need to thank you. Just a small gesture of kindness for me.
Oh my god, it's so hard to hear what she's saying when I got that other lady talking over her at the same time. I like almost zoned the hell out and couldn't hear anything she was actually saying to me because all I could hear is, "Oh, the ice!" Continuously crave, I'll try.
You're always so charming. Like my own student. She can be
Damn, this is kind of hard. I don't know if my Ether account's gonna be able to do this shit.
Just don't get stuck in the barrel. Feel the same shit.
Ow. Okay, Albedo's secretly helping me from the sideline. I'm taking a lot of damage. Hold on. Wait, am I being healed? Is it? Yeah, it is. It's just slow. I might have made a mistake taking what's his face out. Taking Kitty to... Bro, I see exactly how they modeled you now, and it's making me lose my damn mind. He's like the Fatui Fluid, the Hydro ones. He has the same animation. Oh my god, what is this? Loud opera music. Huh? Come on. Come on.
sensation power.
Come on. I can't get my ice up fast enough. Oh, Jesus. No, Chang'e! Oh my god! Hold on, hold on, hold on! Dude, please. Oh my god. Just sarcastic laughing. Alright, I think this... It does heal more. Just feed him a bunch of fish made by Kazuo. It's fantastic. Duh! Capped it! Eek. Man, this is kind of tough. I don't know if my Aether account will be able to do it. Ow. Huh? Get over here. Get the hell over here right now. Ooh. I mean, that kind of... Oh, God. I'm going to lose Hazer for this. Hold on. Jesus. I got one. Come on. Duh. That was ridiculous.
Yes, very well done.
We did it.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest.
So, Barbara Loth, that they often call Barbie, when she's talking about student, she's talking about Mona. If you see the stars on her tail, you see how it's very similar to Mona's attire. Mona serves under her as like a student. That's what she's talking about.
Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearest.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie?
Told you they called her that.
You'll have to forgive Barbara Love. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual.
God, that laugh must have strained on her throat. What was that?
Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I. Congratulations to you both.
Dude, we're like star-crossed lovers. What is this?
You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
Please don't leave me like this. That was fun. I especially like the part where he grabbed me and pulled me to him and saved me. I like had all that whole experience. That was like the only thing I focused on. Oh my god.
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
I wouldn't say that. Chang'e died.
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
I guess so. Thank you. Felt pretty good to beat the trial. Once you've rested up, let me know when you're free, and we'll head to Dragonspine. Cool.
To deal with the dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed. The sooner we deal with Durin, the better. Yeah, you like how Venti's gone. Did no one notice that Venti is... What the... Ellis.
Nice to have you back safe and sound.
Okay. Guess I'll be freaking leaving. Can I use my abilities in here? It looks like I can, right? I need to heal for a minute. I need to become one with the pearl. Yeah, because this is actually a normal domain. You can actually come here. This is the Imaginarium Theater. The fact that I'm allowed in here. The fact that you can attack in here. Have you always been able to attack in here? That seems fucking weird. Alright, let me set my team back. I don't remember. Have you always been able to attack inside the Imaginarium Theater?
Deal. I'm in.
Where are you? Aurora.
Want me to join?
I mean, if you want to. Time to go! Hold on. Gotta look at this. Yeah, I already knew about that. I don't know. That was tough. But my Ether account, he also has Farina. He also has Chongyun. Though, my two strongest ice characters in that account is Citlali and, Fremine. I have them both at level 80, so maybe I can beat that. But that kind of did seem a little tough. Like, Chongyun died at one point. Like, I couldn't freeze her fast enough, and I got hit with a tidal wave on like 4 or 5 different sides of me, and it instantly killed him. That was not great. I feel like you need more ice characters, so for that challenge, I think I'll keep Fremine and Citlali, and then take Venti out and put Farina in. So, yeah, because I could not get Venti in this account or my other Looming one. I got him with the Ether account, which is freaking hilarious. I mean, it's sad because Venti has only aired 5 times in the game. He did not air at all last year for 2024. He didn't air at all. He aired in 2020, 2021, 2022, and 23. He did not air in 24, and he aired this year. So chances are he probably won't come back till next year. And I don't even know where I'm going to be at next year. I'm going through a lot in life right now. Like, my mom has her cancer. I have to move out of my house before November. I don't even know. I don't know where I'm going to be at. I don't know if I'm going to be able to focus on stuff by that time. Hopefully by next year my life will be better. It kind of sucks. I feel like I'm sick. I've had like a congested headache. My throat feels a little sore. My chest hurts a bit. I don't know what I'm sick with, but I think I do recognize it. Because in 2022, I had got the COVID virus. That's what I've been calling it. And then that year in November, I had caught another bacterial infection where like it was hard for me to talk or anything because my throat was so like faded. I'm missing one. Did Chongyun get taken out? He did. Shit. Yeah, so I feel like it might be that bacterial infection because I recognize how it makes me feel. If I get sick, I'm usually sick for about a week. I mean, I'll be fine. What do I really need? I don't really need, like, food items. I don't know what I... The Barrel Mountains be looking like a sweet paradise. It really isn't. Feel like I'm losing my damn mind. Don't know where to put anybody, oh god. Also, I don't know what a Scoffier needs. Maybe? Hold on just a sec. Hold on. What do you need? Bunch of barrel conscious. What does she actually need though? What is her level up to? Oh, I think I see. Source Automaton and barrel conscious. So she doesn't need anything else?
Add asterisk.
I feel like I'm yeah, I can't even, there isn't even an arrow area for barrel conscious. Guess I'll just put another character in Natlan. I don't really need money. Who do I want to send? Freak, I'll send Linny. That's fine. They're like, are you sure about that? Yeah, because he's not. He's not from there. It's like that John Cena meme. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm gonna do that again with my Ether account. Like I said, I'll probably only will do the that that
you ever
fight.
heard of the case of the vengeful spirit of Dragonspine?
Uh-huh.
It all happened on a dark, snowy night long ago.
You know, I could listen to you tell me stories and it would be totally fine. He has the perfect voice to like read me a book. But I'm not the type of person who really gets tired listening to somebody read. You know how people often read to children? I don't really think that would work on me. Also probably because I'm a 32-year-old woman. Well, I guess maybe if his tone is soft enough, I could probably get tired. But he has like that perfect reading voice. Like I could listen to him like read stuff, like audiobook me a story. Holy God!
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hands are turning to ice.
Want to climb into my hood?
You sure? Is it warm in there?
It should take the edge off and might improve your mood, but I recommend finding a heated source. Okay. That sounds funny. Let's look at Albedo. Look at the size of his hood. It's not like that big. But he's all, want to climb into my hood. I can picture him carrying her in the hood of his jacket like a damn backpack. Just carrying Paimon around. I can picture her like being wrapped up in it. Because she is small. Like being in there on his back. It's funny. Could she even fit though? Think about it logically. Don't. Oh, Mom, my shard! I didn't get to pick it up. We've arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I have to get to work now. Because I guess he did put her in his hood.
Still beating away after all this time.
Leave it to me. You too. Stay on guard.
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you?
Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster? From an alchemical perspective, we're both artificial creations. But biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever. So to say we are kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer...
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons, then. It's not so much a matter of preference. Rather, as things stand, I would say I belong to the class of human, albeit a unique category thereof, but then again, most forms of life in this world possess some unique traits. I am perhaps the most unique among humans, in that I am the only one of my kind. But soon there will be another just like me, assuming this alchemical project proves successful. I believe Mini Durin already told you of his intent to replace the Durin of Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed a strong interest in becoming human. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging one, but I understand why he came to that decision. Do you see this as an act of creation? Well, understood in the broadest sense, this project deals with both the past and future, and stands to profoundly impact many lives. That primarily is what makes it worthwhile. Helping Mini Durin become who he wants to be is a secondary consideration, though still a meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motivations are nothing so grand as and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to cultivate life, which the world cannot generate endogenously, is to cultivate the world itself. Whatever aids life in attaining a greater level of perfection improves the world by doing so. It is not a question of whether this ought to be done or not, merely whether I wish to. The alchemical enterprise is concerned with deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that's not to say that this is just a science experiment to me, something that affects Mondstadt. I approach first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? Well enough, thank you. Finished. That is weird.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I've just removed the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. This time, Durin's body should finally die for good.
Wait,
in that case, what's going to happen to the fake Herta? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence? The Knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm concerned, eliminating Durin's influence on the citizenry and creating a new Durin through alchemy are one and the same thing. Armed with this heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemical array and deal with all these issues in one go. Yeah, so is it permanently like this now? I wonder, is that gonna screw up people's worlds? Because there is a weapon in the game. I need a polearm character. There is this weapon here, known as the Dragon Spine Spear. I have mine at level 70, but to keep on enhancing it, I believe you need to keep like remaking these weapons. And I'm trying to figure out, people who didn't get this weapon or who didn't get a chance to finish maxing it out, does that mean that they can't anymore? Like, does this permanently break my world? Reason why I'm saying that is in order to max this weapon, you need the 4 dragon teeth that are imbued with that vitality from that heart. But if Albedo took the heart out and took away that power, does that mean that I can no longer max the weapon out? That's a good question. See, I have 44 empowered dragon teeth. I probably have more than what I need. But what I'm worried about is I had literally just got this weapon in my Ether account. Literally, I just got it. Like, I just completed the quest for it because I didn't do it. And he hasn't had a chance to max that out yet because you have to go around to 4 locations on Dragonspine and fight enemies to open up those spots, and the teeth like manually respawn every day. But what I'm worried is, did I just screw myself up? Because you need 4 at a time. My main account has more than enough, but my Ether account doesn't. That's what I'm worried about. Cause see, like when I go up to it, well, I guess it still has a question mark. That massive rock that once looked like a heart has lost its power and descended into a solemn silence. Oh no, it won't be able to absorb any vitality like this. Ugh. Let's just go report back to Orban. Yeah, so I guess you can't. I think it breaks your world. Oh, crap. Because there's a dragon tooth here. There's one here. Then there's one here. And then the last one is in the cave. So I'm kind of worried. This account has more than enough teeth because you only need 4 at a time. But my Ether account, he's never had a chance to farm for those. So now I'm uncertain if I want to do this event or this quest. Because there are some quests that actually do break your world. A lot of people don't realize there actually is quests that damage either permanent terrain or it causes NPCs to like die and become permanently unavailable. Like doing certain quests in the game without reading up on what it actually does, it can break your game. So I'm kind of worried because my Ether account hasn't had a chance to get those teeth yet. Oh, crap. And I think the teeth only regenerate every day. Like, I don't know if I can, like, go here, like, in-game and, like do this, like, change the time like this. If I wait and see if it regenerates, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it does. Apple Sun. I can't remember. I think you have to wait like a physical day in real life. I could be wrong. Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me. Pleasure. We sure learned a lot. Mondstadt's a lively place during the Windbloom Festival. You should take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourselves.
Oh
Oh yeah, the festival. Wonder who the Windbloom star is gonna be this time. It's us. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windbloom festival? I'm sure we'll find out on the day of... Yeah. Wait until 2 days later. Cool. Cool. Yeah, if you can tell, if you're wondering why Mike and H sounds different, it's because they updated his lines with the new voice actor. They finally changed it, so it's not the same. The only thing is, I'm not certain as to why the old voice actor is still being credited, because to me it looks like all of his lines were redone. The fucking floating statue in the background. See how he's still being credited on the bottom. I think maybe he's being credited for his lines that were put in the Natlan star request at the beginning, because they couldn't probably take those lines out. I don't know. But as far as I know, he redid everything. To complete the game.
To complete that game.
That sounds good. That line's good. That sounds more aggressive. Be aggressive because animal statues fly! Look at that shit over there. Look at that shit over there. Look at that shit over there. Look at that statue flying, bro. Oh my god! They don't call him the animal archon for nothing! He can make his statues levitate via wind! Oh my god! Alright. 2 days later. Yeah, I think that's what it is. The only reason why they're still crediting John is probably for those lines he did in the Natlan Orcon quest. I think it's for version 5.0. Maybe they couldn't take those lines out, because I'm not certain as to why he's still being credited for anything, considering it looks like all of the lines were redone. Because the patch note says, updates some of Kinich's lines. But to me, it looks like all of the lines were redone, so what the hell do they mean? What do you mean, some? I'm just disappointed, too, because I tried to do, like, an event in my Serenity pot, like, you can put down, like a special, unique set, and then have them, and then they talk to you. Like, every character has, like, a specific furnishing set that they like, and if you collect all the pieces and form it, you can invite them to it. And then they have, like, a unique dialogue that they say. And then they also give you 20 Primo Gems and like some level up materials. And I went out of my way to get his done. And I guess the old voice actor never voiced it, so I didn't get to hear the lines. I was like, well, that's depressing, because I went out of my way to grind for those fucking items. And that line wasn't voiced. And I was kind of just, like, not like depressed about it, but I was like, well, fuck that. Auroron's was voiced, though. I love Auroron. Instead of live, laugh, love, it's live, laugh, Auroron. What do you mean, bro? Oh my god. Huh? Dude, what's your problem? He's like, finding somebody to chat with is more enjoyable than just standing around. Well, you're the one who chose to be a guard, my man. My mind. Sorry. I do like the bow I have in my Aether account. I got Amos's bow, which is a 5-star bow, and I've never gotten a 5-star bow in my life, so even here in my main account, I think all my bows are fucking 4. Look at all these 4 stars, bro. Look at this pathetic shit. I don't know why I said it with such anger. I don't know why I said it like that.